Would you believe that a 4-year-old video of you probably wiping your nose could actually send you to prison? It sounds like a joke, right? But for the Kannywood actress Samha Inuwa, this just became a legal nightmare and a reality for her. Welcome to Nigerian Politics and Law Well Explained channel. My name is Ekene Anenze Esquire. Today we are going to be talking about the case, a particular popular case that just happened, the case of Samha Inuwa. Now, who is Samha Inuwa? Samha Inuwa is a Kannywood actress who has built solid fan base over time, over her roles and her regular posting of viral videos. She's called Sadatu Mohammed Inuwa. However, her fans call her Samha. So on the 13th day of February 2026, a federal high court sitting in Kano just reminded Nigerians that in Nigeria, that both the EFCC and the internet never forget. Here is exactly what happened. Samha Inuwa was charged by EFCC on a 1-count charge of defacing the Naira currency. According to EFCC, the evidence was a viral video that she was seen as far back as 2022 wiping the mucus in her nose with a 1,000 Naira currency. Although this arrest happened in February this year, 2026, however, this particular video was traced to have happened as far back as 2022. Now, this is a warning to everybody that just because a video is old or just because an act is old does not shield you from prosecution. So you need to be very, very careful. So the question is, what law did Samha break? According to EFCC, she was arraigned under the provisions of Section 21, Sub 1 of the Central Bank of Nigeria Act 2007. Now, what does the law say? According to Section 21, Sub 1, the law says that anybody, any person who tampers with the coin or the note of Nigerian currency is guilty of an offense. You will be tempted to ask, what is tampering under Nigerian law? Section 21 sub 2 of the same act also has the answer, which is to the effect that whenever you diminish or you deface or you impair the Nigeria currency by either stomping, engraving, mutilating, squeezing, stapling, soiling the Naira, or even stepping on the Naira, you have committed that offense. And Section 21 sub 3 of that offense also recommends the punishment for that offense. Now, according to the court's view is that by virtue of the fact that in 2022, that Samha Inuwa posted a video of she using the 1,000 Naira note to wipe the mucus from her nose, that she has committed an offense that comes under the legal provisions or the legal definitions of soiling the Naira currency. Though Samha Inuwa did not argue with the court, she actually pleaded guilty and even begged for leniency since she was a first-time offender. However, this did not stop Justice M.S. Shaibu from pronouncing the 6 months minimum imprisonment against her. However, fortunately for her, she was also given 200,000 Naira option of fine. This is where it gets critical. Although the provisions of Section 21 sub 3 of CBN Act says that the minimum fine should be 50,000 Naira. However, the courts are also increasingly using higher fines and sometimes strict custodial sentences, like the case of Bobrisky, to prevent or deter people from defacing the Naira. Because according to the court's view, the fact by the necessary fact that Samha Inuwa soiled the currency, she has succeeded in bringing the currency under disrepute. Now, listing of content creators. EFCC is on a rampage of recovering old videos or recovering evidences that tilts to that fact that whenever you saw the Nigerian currency, you are already in problem. So whether you are spraying in a wedding, or probably you are using the Nigerian currency for a prop skit, do not step on it, do not mutilate it, do not staple it, do not deface it. Once you do, you are already committing an offense, and the minimum punishment for that offense is 6 months imprisonment. Now the question we now ask is whether the law was fair to have punished a 4-year-old video that has passed a long time ago, or is this actually the discipline that Nigeria needs to know that EFCC and CBN, they are very serious in this particular case? I'll be on the comments to listen to your own view about this. But in the interim, I want you to also remember that the courts are very, very serious with this particular offense. The courts are saying that it is not just enough to respect the value that the Nigerian currency brings. It is also enough for you to respect the paper that this particular currency is also printed upon. So that is what has earned Samha Inuwa conviction today. Thank you very much. I will see you in my next discussion. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much.